this is going to be take 2 of my little experiment here. I created a background yesterday with yupo paper. Alcohol inks. And I had put some isopropyl rubbing alcohol on a facial cleaning pad. And in order to get these spider webs into the background, I stamped stamps on here after I did my alcohol blending, and then stamped them onto that piece of yupo paper. So I wanted to try it with snowflakes and see how that would work. I tried it a little while ago and I created this background, but I used pearl mixative, which I did not use on that original piece, and it will not work with the pearl mixative. So I'm going to create another background, and I'm going to use just the alcohol inks, no pearl mixative. I thought that the pearl mixative would make a pretty background, and it did, but it does not allow the stamped images to do what I want. I love watching this stuff work. It's just so cool the way it moves. And you can keep dabbing at it and getting different results. But it is just so neat. Okay. I think we have enough on there. And I'm going to take this sentiment here and dab the alcohol on it. And stamp it down onto my background. Oh yeah, that is so cool. Hopefully you can see where the words have shown up from where I stamped it, and the alcohol pushed some of the color aside. Now I'm going to stamp snowflakes. Let me move this down here because it doesn't seem to be working up on top of that container. Look at that. That is just awesome. I'm sure somebody else has probably done this a long time ago, but it was new to me. I was looking at some pictures on a friend of mine's Facebook, and I saw this background, and it just made this idea pop up in my head. It almost looked like it was done similar to this, but maybe with some embossing also. I'm not exactly sure how it was done, or if it was just like a Photoshop picture or something. I'm not sure. But it was really cool looking. So I thought I would try to create something like that, and that's how I started messing with this. Oh, that looks really neat. I love these little circles for this snowflake. This is a Casual Friday set. It's Snowy Sayings. And with the variety of stuff that you can do with this stamp set, you could make all kinds of Christmas cards, even New Year's cards. Get some little teeny tiny ones. Well, let's try this medium size one first. Got a little piece of fuzz on there. It almost reminds me of some of those pictures where it's kind of blurred out. This would be where the Misty would really come in handy. And I probably should have used mine if I had thought about it, because I could have re-stamped that sentiment. And I may try to line it up and see if I can't get a better impression. I guess that's one of those things where you take the chance on messing it up or fixing it. Sometimes it's a gamble. Stamp these little snowflakes. Going a little faster here to try to speed things along. And I think that's about it. This would be pretty with some silver in there. They need, of course they could have it. I haven't checked, but silver fixative, or mixative I should say, would work really good on here. But I guess you would have to put that on afterwards, because the snowflakes definitely would not do what they're supposed to. I see a little spot down here that I missed. Okay. See if I can't line this up in my Misty. This thing gets a workout. Can't you tell? It's a hot mess. Okay. Let's see. Stand up and see if I can't line this up. Okay, hopefully that's in the right place. Magnet down, and a little extra. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that a lot better. Okay, And that is definitely more crisp. Cut this down and put it on a card base. Add a few things to it, and you have a card. You could actually also put some silver spritz on it. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.